What's up, Eurovision people? My name is Sean, and on my channel I talk about all things Eurovision. It's been a while since I did a video, but I feel like I need to share with you who I think has the potential to win this year's Eurovision Song Contest. It's not a video that's usually on my list of stuff I need to do for Eurovision. It's not usually on my programming. It's the question on everyone's mind: who's gonna win Eurovision? So let's talk about it. However, before I do so, come and subscribe to my channel if you're looking for honest, free Eurovision content. Subscribes are free and my content is honest. If you're a Eurovision fan, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't subscribe to my channel. I think it's great. And come and follow me on my Instagram, Threads, Twitter and TikTok for more Eurovision related material. So, I'm gonna start by breaking it down from the betting gods, because they are usually the ones that are telling us that they're the ones that are giving us the most accurate prediction of what's going to happen at Eurovision. And first on the betting odds, it's Switzerland. So let's talk about Switzerland. I think Switzerland has a great song this year. I think Nemo's an excellent performer. I think this song is definitely going to do some damage in the jury, but I'm not sure if it has enough potential to do well in the televote enough to win. Switzerland is the most certain candidate of winning the jury. I actually think Switzerland and Nemo are going to win the jury vote in this year's Eurovision. That brings me to more countries that I think have more chance to win the televote. And for the televote, I have to talk about Croatia. I think Croatia has every momentum possible to win the televote. Rimtim Tagidim and Baby Lasagna is the classic song that can get enough televote appeal in order to win. If the performance is planned out correctly, and if it leaves enough moment for Baby Lasagna to shine and to really come out as a performer that's going to entertain the crowd, I think Croatia can win the televote. My only drawback with Croatia is that I'm not sure if they are alone in this race for the televote. That brings me to my third country. I think the Netherlands has winning potential as well. I think the Netherlands and Croatia are definitely competing for the same votes. I think the Netherlands and Croatia can both win the televote. And it's really gonna come down to their chances being hurt or helped by the jury. And this is where I think the Netherlands has a bit more of an edge. I can see both of them coming third or fourth in the jury. The way the final works now is that because we have all televote semifinals, the jury has actually more power in the final because their votes are more saturated towards their favorites. Whereas before, we used to have countries like Switzerland in 2022 and Azerbaijan in 2022, which would not have qualified with the televote, and therefore they were jury bait. And the support that came in the final was almost entirely coming from the jury. So the jury's votes were more split. We saw the case with Sweden last year. Sweden completely landslided the jury vote, and I think that was a factor in Sweden winning the whole thing. That brings me back to Switzerland. I genuinely think Switzerland is going to win the jury vote, but will it be the same magnitude as the one that Loreen won the jury last year? I don't think so, which is why I'm not 100% sure Switzerland is winning the whole thing. There will be juries more on the eastern and maybe Mediterranean side of Europe, where, now I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm just trying to make a prediction here, but I can't see many juries in the east giving 12 points to a boy in a dress. Really, I don't think that's as likely to happen as it was with Loreen. And we have to keep in mind, countries like Albania, countries like Moldova, they gave 12 to Sweden last year. Croatia and the Netherlands have much more televote appeal, and I do think maybe the western televote could swing more towards the Netherlands, and the eastern and the southern televote could swing more towards Croatia. So it's really going to come down to execution, the live performance, the running order as well. Running order does matter. However, not all is that simple. I think there is a country that we're not talking about that is currently doing very well in the betting odds, and this is Italy. I think Italy has the ability to do very, very well with both the televote and the jury, enough to win. So let's take a hypothetical scenario where Switzerland wins the jury and Croatia and the Netherlands come top 2 in the televote. I could see Italy coming second or third in the jury, and I could see Italy coming third or fourth in the televote, and that balance could make Italy inch out to be the winner. If the Netherlands and Croatia don't do so well in the jury, then I think that is points for Italy. Italy will do well enough in both segments to make it, to win. We have to keep in mind that many Balkan juries love Italy. Croatia will give points to Italy, Serbia will give points to Italy, Slovenia will give points to Italy. But also, we have to see, will they give their 12s to baby lasagna this year? Just for a summary, I think Switzerland will be the winner of the jury vote. I think either Croatia or the Netherlands will be the winner of the televote. But I'm not sure if Switzerland would get enough televote to win the whole thing. And Switzerland has a lot of competition in the televote. I think Croatia and the Netherlands will do better. I think Italy will do better than Switzerland in the televote. And there are countries that we're not even mentioning as winning potential that I think will do very well in the televote. I can think of Greece. I can think of Armenia. These countries, I think, will do very well in the televote. Maybe they won't do so well in the jury vote. So that's why I'm not having them as winning potential candidates on the table right now. I could see Switzerland coming 5th or 6th in the televote. A similar scenario to what John Steers found in 2021, where he won the jury vote, not with a landslide, and he came 6th, I believe, in the televote. There were jury darlings who were not doing incredibly well. Sorry, there were televote darlings who did not do incredibly well with the jury, but they still did better than Switzerland. I don't think Switzerland is winning because of this reason. Croatia and the Netherlands have more of a chance, depending on how they do in the jury. If the jury puts one of them third or fourth, like imagine Croatia comes third and the Netherlands come fourth in the jury, I think both of those countries have a chance to win. Italy is the dark horse in this race, and I think Italy can come second in the jury and third or fourth in the televote and win the whole thing. And I actually saw a voting simulation by Terra on YouTube, which had this exact same scenario. Switzerland won the jury convincingly, and Croatia won the televote. The Netherlands did very well, and Italy ended up being the winner. They inched forward because they had a good score from both. Similar to what Jamala had, actually, in 2016. The outsider in this race, I think, is Ukraine. Ukraine is not to be underestimated, and Ukraine is going to do very well in both. But I don't think it's going to do as well as Italy, to be that country where they can come second and third, or third and third, and actually win the whole thing. It's going to come down to a lot of things, especially in the televote, because we have a lot of televote bait this year. So Croatia and the Netherlands, you better stage accordingly, because it's going to come down to that execution, also the vocal performance, and also the running order. Just to give a little shout out to the other countries, I don't think any song is bad just because it's not winning potential. For example, I would love to see Greece win. I would love to see Finland win. I would love to see Serbia win. I don't think it's this year. I think this year, these are the 4 countries we're talking about for winning potential. But what do I know? I'm not the king of predictions. That's my 2 cents on winning potential this year. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to win this year's Eurovision? Do you think I'm onto something? Do you think I'm crazy? Talk to me in the comments below. And while you're at it, come and subscribe to my channel. Subscribes are free. My content is honest, and I want more of you on my channel so we can have these conversations. Yeah, come and subscribe and come and follow me on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok for more Eurovision related material. I will see you later. Bye bye.